comfortable, practicing singing a little bit. So the first note you start on.
Okay, what are you talking about?
What?
What are you talking about?
I was saying to you, Roger, that this morning I was thinking about my voice and the voice lessons.
Okay.
Because, I wasn't taking voice lessons initially. I had a car accident, and so I wanted to keep my music lessons going.
Okay.
So I came with my voice.
Right.
Trying to play the bass of the drums.
Right.
Tormotetica. So what I'm saying is that you've opened my eyes quite a bit to, and things that you've made me more aware.
But I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I'm more aware of like singing style, technique, projection. Like one thing the other day was really huge for me on Thursday was the singing out and not singing in. And I didn't even realize that. You have your voice and you hear your voice, but I didn't realize until you said that.
Yeah.
And then it changed my whole perspective. Right.
Yeah.
And then even today when I was practicing singing a little bit, even some of the words where you're saying, you don't have to hit that note, there's a drop into that note.
Yes, a drop, right.
And then today when you told me just to listen to the music, not so much sing the last couple of days. And just even listening to the way that they were singing and some of the things that they do in the song. You were telling me, I don't have to pronounce all the words all the way every time. They can just fall into the word.
Right.
And but you still make out the word, but it gives a certain attitude and texture and style to that song to make you flow. So today was like the first day that I did go through my songs before I came here.
This is getting kind of long.
And
we got to do this.
I'm at the end now.
I thought this was going to be 2 minutes.
Comfortable, and I was actually now being able to flow into the song better. And the one last thing was the other epiphany was the clapping along with me singing. I didn't realize how much that helped me.
Yeah.
With the timing and even just the intonation where the words land.
Yeah. And the inflection,
and once I did
and all that kind of thing.
I was struggling with those lines before, and once I started doing the clapping with it was like this.
Okay.
So, kudos to you.
All right. Yeah, and just like in classical, this is one thing I thought about. I don't know if I mentioned it to you. Like when you're playing a classical melody, there's a repetition to it. Okay, where the melody starts on a particular note or it does a particular rhythm, and then that kind of like repeats as a theme. Okay, the same thing happens in R&B music. When you're looking at the vocal lines, be aware of the lines that start on the same note repeatedly. Remember when that came up?
That was the other thing too, because you had me work on that, and just hitting those notes just constantly, one after the other, not even moving on to the rest of the song, just making sure you're hitting that note every time.
It creates a pulse that people lock into.
And then that's what's really.
And if you miss it, they're gonna hear the miss. They're gonna feel that miss.
And you want to hit.
In tune, because that's pulling them in, right?
That's first note, because that sets the tone of the song. So I was working on that too, and so that actually made me feel more comfortable with the songs.
Okay.
And actually,
now the first line,
better.
You're creating an illusion, right? Just like a movie.
Right.
So that first line is just like that. When the movie first comes on, that first scene, it's got to be something that pulls them in.
Right.
So they can, find out what's up here. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to do this thing.
I'm going to hit that finish button, but before I do that, put them sunglasses back on.
Oh, yeah, because I'm ready. So I'm all in my blue today.
Okay. Did you wipe that berry poop off your feet?
Yes, I did.
Okay.